All right, silence, fool. We're going to do the intro. Welcome to Chemically Modified Disciples. We are also in the Misadventures of the Williams clan today, and we are going to be doing a little draft. For any of you unfamiliar with the sports world, because you're, you know, losers that only play video games, drafting is when you
Lame.
lame. All right, y'all.
For those of you who are listening to the draft who don't understand what the draft concept is, first of all, touch grass. Second of all,
Touch grass.
you'll get it the longer we do this.
You go through a little snake-like pattern. You pick your favorites, like you think the MLB, you think the footballs, and you pick your favorites, worst to best to worst. Today, our topic, and we've done many of these topics, of course. Today's topic is worst physical sensations. So, number one is the top worst per each of us. We like arbitrary ones, mostly because who can really say what the worst physical sensation is? Everyone has their favorite worst, right? So yeah, we're gonna
The
keep.
key being that none of these should be worthy of hospitalization.
Yes. The caveats are excluding pain and genuine diseases. So we'll get into that. We might even have some discussion if things are exempt. Now, I have a question for you, gentlemen. Are we going to include gender-specific uncomfortable physical sensations, or are we going to keep it gender neutral? And I'm happy to exclude, but I'm also happy to let everybody have one. I get free reign because I'm the only girl, so that I get all
Yeah,
of the
exactly.
I get all of the
Exactly,
picks, and you two have to kind of fight it out for gender specific uncomfortable. So I'm happy to exclude them if I have an unfair advantage for that.
I'm fine. However you want to do it.
All right, Trevor, that's up to you then. What do you think?
I think there's enough universal uncomfortable sensations.
That we won't have to dabble in it.
We don't
Yeah,
have to
that-
in gender specific stuff, and I would hate to have to compete with my father for the forbidden balls list.
I didn't make a huge list because honestly, I've been.
I love that.
Which is why you also got me off guard because you sent that message. I was like, oh yeah, I haven't even paying attention
we're
to the
doing
clock.
that
It's
today.
still light outside. I forgot. Yeah, okay.
I hate
So
that.
It's hilarious.
Okay, well, honestly, this is a good one to just go with your gut. Like, this isn't one that's like predetermined. Like the music one that, like the film score one, was one that needed a little research. This one is definitely just like go with your gut. Like, it's an easy one to be like off the top of your head. You know what you're doing. You know what I mean? So I think we're good.
It's true.
Cool.
Hey Trevor,
Father.
Wow.
just why don't you let me do the mining while we're doing this? Since I'm going to be breaking away and writing down everybody's picks as well.
Certainly.
Crushing it,
I mean,
brother.
I'm not gonna get the AI overlords involved probably tonight because I don't have that booted up, but I can at least make the list and
Good. I'm not
Then it-
listening
then
to
it can be-
prankers
then-
first thing in the morning.
then it can be put into the comments as to
Certainly. The question is just gonna be what order are we drafting in?
That's true.
Father,
Also,
come sleep.
to cite our sources, it's the Spitballers that made us start doing this, right? So shout out to those guys.
Yep.
They're awesome. This has
There's
been
lots of people who do drafts, but yes, the Spitballers.
They
are the ones who-
galvanized our family to
doing
start
it.
doing it. So shout out to them.
have given us many
Father.
hours of fun listening.
Oh, many. And
For sure.
many a heartache for losing a draft. Many a rage bait.
Yes.
Very good.
Well, if
All
you
good
don't
things.
rage bait a little bit, what's the point?
Honestly,
Old man, go to bed.
please, please. Although it's funny, I'm actually thinking about all the drafts that we've done in the past, and we've never done the worst of anything. We've only ever done the best or the favorite. So like now I feel like we have a whole new avenue to go down for like the worst of things, right? So I think this will be a
Williams
new
family
era.
does love to complain, and we have yet to tap into that
We
for
have
content
it. It's
reasons.
like the fabric of our soul. It's woven in a little bit. So like we gotta tap
genetic
into
inheritance.
it.
So we're gonna go Nikki, me, and then Trevor.
Okay.
Perfect.
And then Dad, you're gonna be writing stuff down, is that correct?
Yep, I am
Do we actually have a stone
making my
cutter?
columns.
Or did I hallucinate that?
I don't believe that we do.
Okay, cool.
Nikki, Dad, Trevor, or did I just hallucinate that?
Yep, Nikki, Dad, Trevor.
I love having first pick. Oh, I wasn't prepared to have first pick emotionally, honestly. Oh gosh, I have so many good ones, but I was like, surely I didn't even pick a number one because I figured all these other ones would be picked first. I think my number one, because I think it's going to get a lot of traction with people. Like, this isn't necessarily this is the thing. Like, I have a very high tolerance for, like, physical discomforts, right? Like I have a pretty high
Sure.
threshold for that kind of a thing. But I think a good one that everyone would agree with is wet socks and shoes, like wet feet.
Mm,
That's gonna
Wet
be my number
socks is
one.
on my list.
Okay, so I got the wet socks play. That one's mine.
Now, it was
Okay.
not by any means my 101 because I have the
Okay.
worst option for you
Okay.
from not only my own youth but playing in the backyard with my youth spawn. Stepping in dog food barefooted.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good
mm,
answer. That's funny.
mm.
Yep,
That's terrible.
that's a good one. Well done. That's a good one.
That is an excellent pick.
All right, that takes it to Trevor, who's got 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's see here. It's crazy how I was bragging about how I could do this off the top of my head.
Oh,
And now he's all
I'm so
stuck.
surprised.
My resources are divided, and I'm just genuinely.
Just pause, buddy. It's fine.
Pride goeth before
Nah, I
the
can't
fall.
stop, won't stop.
He'll be damned.
My
if he
my
still
one
has
on one, without a shadow of a doubt, is hemorrhoids.
legs. Oh, but is that a medical condition?
But it's not worthy of hospitalization, and that was the kind of. It is medical, but it's a very specific kind of pain and discomfort. But it's not something you would ever go to the doctor for, unless, you started bleeding uncontrollably.
Do I even know what hemorrhoids are? Is that inappropriate to talk about on? What is a What is that butt source? Is that what that is?
More or less, right? It's like in your rectum specifically.
Oh, that's
So
the worst thing
here,
ever.
I'll give you a pretty. Here's the visual I'll give you. Lola's butt.
Oh, buddy. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. So I'm gonna tell you a funny story. So when I was there for Christmas one time, I saw the hemorrhoid cream and I was like, what the hell is this? What is this? Like, why is this in here? Didn't even know. That's fantastic. I'm so sorry.
It is quite devastating for one's ability to focus on
What?
the daily tasks of life.
Bad news. Cool.
And
Well,
see, I can't tell if my number 2 is going to be the companion / cousin to hemorrhoids, or if I should go a different route. But
go with your heart.
I'm just gonna go ahead and lean into it for my own sake, the ease of the pick, and that is swamp ass.
Sweaty butt.
Because it does not matter what position you are in, standing, sitting, walking, laying down. There is no escaping
No.
suffering
No
when it comes to that.
Okay. Oh, love that. Okay, Daddy, back to you.
Right. I initially had this more specific, but I'm making it more broad
Okay.
because really, the sensation itself is awful. The degree of awfulness changes depending on the substance. But any liquid coming out of your nose.
Oh,
my
yeah.
my first thought was puke coming out of your nose.
That's
I
the
mean,
burn.
right?
Yeah.
Which makes it terrible. But really, any liquid coming out your nose.
It doesn't
Anything your
feel
body-
good. Yeah, you're right.
That's just awful.
Nothing
It's
is good.
just-
That's a good one.
There
That's
are-
all encompassing. That's
there
a good way to phrase
There
that.
are degrees of how bad it could be, but it doesn't matter if you're laughing and milk shoots out your nose.
That's
it's
true.
not. It's an uncomfortable, unpleasant kind of thing.
That's valid. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. Okay, so then my 101s. Okay, so I get 2 because we're wrapping. My next one, and this one is okay. It's chub rub or like chafing on the thighs specifically. Like, is that the same as what Trevor picked, or is this different?
No,
Totally different
that's
thing.
totally different because
Okay.
that right. I relate to that on like we're at the Oregon coast,
Yep.
and my thighs are just chafed because of all the sand,
Salt water,
in the swimsuit and
sand.
everything. Yep.
Yep. So, and I'm picking that because that happens to me a lot when running. Like, it happens so and it's so I actually have
Jason.
Shout out as sponsored ad, not really, but Body Glide.
Sponsored ad.
Like there's a brand called Body Glide specifically for chub rub and runners, but like girls just buy it just because like girls whose thighs touch, you just buy this and it is part of your daily habit. So chub rub is my number one because that's the one that it's insufferable. And like
This
having
video is brought to you by.
hemorrhoid creams, Body Glide.
Brought to you by Uncomfortable Moments.
Uncomfortable. No, it's great. Yeah, we'll put all of
Your
our.
loved one have been diagnosed with chub rubs. You can receive an-
So that's my number one because that's the one that's insufferable for me. So I will personally take that
yeah.
one. That is not the crowd pick. That is the Nikki pick. Now my number three, which has caused more scarring across my entire body than maybe anything else on earth, is mosquito bites.
Mosquito bites.
That's mine. That's my third.
Valid.
All right, Daddy, we're back to you.
All right. Let's see. Close talkers.
Oh, that's a very interesting social one. That is very interesting,
Close
actually.
Talkers. People that have to like
Oh.
don't get. They're just right there, and which
Going
is
for
then
psychic damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You take a step back to create some space. They take a step forward.
they come
and you
back
just-
right back in.
Yeah.
Honestly, a good point.
That's a good one. And that one's more like social. Like you're still
Yeah.
like being physically discomforted, but like that one, it's like I'm not. It's like I'm not touching you. Like it's so good. That's a good one.
Yes, I'm not touching you. That's
So now we
Here's the
have.
thing, no-
We just lost a frog. We have frogs that have spawned over here because this is swamp area over here. Oh, please stop jumping! Stop! Oh, they're all just gonna hop right off. I'm
just
not
gonna
I'm
yeet
not gonna
themselves
watch. I'm done watching. If there's any left when I get there, they'll be there. I love it. I actually can't think about it too much or else I'm gonna crash out. I'm pretending to love it for YouTube, but in reality, I'm about to plot the murder of a white woman. I'm on fire! Ah! Why? Oh, I'm stupid. That's why. Stat.
I expect no less from you, sister.
Being stupid? Thanks.
No, specifically plotting murder.
Oh, yes, of course. That is my job. Of course. So
Now
fun.
to return to the draft, of
Oh,
course.
yeah. Yes, excellent stall. That was great. You had more than enough time to think about that.
You think I can talk and think at the same time?
Right. Oh, yeah, that's valid. Okay, fair.
But I'm trying to think of stuff that's just discomforting instead of genuinely painful.
Mm-hmm.
But something that is legendary that deserves to be on somebody's list somewhere is this goes for anything that is similarly shaped. Doesn't have to be just this object, but stepping on Legos.
Ooh. That's well done. That's a good one.
No one has ever gone to the hospital for stepping on Legos, but you really feel like you ought to.
You really feel like you. They're
yeah. I
acupuncture specialists.
thought about putting because I
know
had
that Dad's got
You've
some
done
foot
that.
trauma there.
You've done
there
that.
there is something worse than Legos
Oh, I know.
but that you've all experienced. Not just me having a diehard moment of glass in the foot. I mean, you guys have all experienced, but apparently not everybody does. Because, like, heralding back to the Spitballers again, they had a draft of worst things to step on.
Oh.
Legos did get a shout out.
Certainly.
They missed the one that really is the worst thing to step on. But I felt like it was too much physical and emotional trauma.
An emotional trauma.
Goat heads, man.
Emotional
Oh,
damage, yes.
goat heads. That's a solid. I thought about
You can
goat
have-
heads.
You can have
And
tennis
they're
shoes
really
on and
original
still
as
end
well.
up end up with a sticker in the bottom of your foot. Those things are pure devil magic right
So
there. They're
fun
awful.
thing is that those don't exist out like east. Like that is like a Western thing.
Well,
and so me and Sarah
And
tried
down
to.
in, they don't really they're not down there in Arizona.
Right, they're this cursed land. I don't know. But so me and Sarah tried to start doing biking because she was like, "Oh, maybe we do triathlons. Like, let's try biking." That didn't last long. I hate biking, so that was a non-start. But another good reason it was a non-start was because every night we would come home from our bike ride and we'd have flat tires
Yep.
because there's fetch and go heads everywhere. She was like, "What are these things?" And I was like, "What do you mean? What are these things? They're goat heads. Like
What do you
these are
mean?
Satan's pet chickens. Like I don't know. Like these are just commonplace." And she's like, "We don't have
What are
these in
these
Indiana."
things? These things are what you missed and you've been blessed to not have to endure in your life.
Okay, y'all. We have two water
I've got
sources now.
ooh, nice. And for my fourth pick, this is something it's not the most discomforting thing in the world. Neither is it very painful usually. But it is one of those things that when you experience it, it is the only thing that your brain can reasonably focus on until it is banished, and it is something hard stuck between any of your teeth. Like a popcorn
Mm,
kernel,
Oh
that's a
yeah.
something
good
similar.
one. Good
The
one.
pain sitting in place for 30 minutes, like feeling it out with your tongue, trying to get it out there, and then kind of, like I know where it is, but I can't find it with my
you,
finger the
you
same way I
become
can with my tongue, and
such a good one. That's a
for
good
a half
answer.
hour just sitting there like I can't stand this thing inside my skull right now,
I
but I
can't,
can't do anything about it
so many
either.
fingers in your mouth. Like you become like a toddler all of a sudden. You're just
Yeah.
sticking your fingers in your mouth like nothing works.
Pry my jaw open with the gaping
Unhinge it like a
crowbar so I can
snake.
find it. Yeah.
Excellent. Good one. I love that. Good pick.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
that's a solid
Thank
pick.
you.
Okay, back to Daddy.
I'm gonna go with the one that, at least personally, is always harder to deal with. So I have two left on the list that I wrote down, and the one I have is the invisible sliver.
Oh,
Like you
the
get just one of those
micro
little,
splinters.
just yeah, those just that right.
Ugh.
That's just like a little hair on your finger palm, and you can't find it, and it's just irritating you to death.
Like you like catch something wrong, you're like, ugh, like it's like a little zap, and you're like, why,
Yeah,
why? And they
and then
always
you
throw on
like
a nerve.
try to find it. You like rub on your hand to try and find where it's at. Okay, maybe it must be out, and then all of a sudden
There's
Get
a
you go
zapped
on,
again.
and
there's a
2 minutes
very
later,
specific
yeah.
direction.
That's a good one. Micro Splinter is an excellent pick. That's a really good one.
That is
Yeah,
Four.
it's
Okay.
devastating.
awful.
Okay. I have a lot of. Okay, we haven't actually gone to like materials yet, like clothing materials. So I'm gonna pick a clothing
True.
material because we haven't dipped into that yet. And also,
Yeah.
it's valid. The worst texture on earth is corduroy. So
Okay.
corduroy is my uncomfortable physical sensation. Having to wear it, having to touch it, worst.
All right, you're. Did you bother to spell check that so I can have a proper spelling?
Yes, and I
I
will.
have no idea how to spell that.
So fun fact is I used the microphone and let Google spell it for me.
Let somebody else spell it for me.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Are we gonna go? Are we
Whose
gonna
turn is
go?
it?
Well, we did our four deep, so everyone's done four. Do we want to go
I
five?
don't have any more on my list. I mean, I guess I have one on my list if you wanted to go one more, or we could just do it as honorable mentions.
Trev, up to you.
I'm good either way. I'm chilling.
Let's do a five because I've got one more I want on my list.
Nikki
Okay.
really wants. She doesn't want an honorable mention.
I have so many honorable mentions. I
Such
have a lot.
great piece of pick that she can't honorable mention it. All right. Well,
Yes.
Here's then.
Okay. Paper cut plus hand sanitizer. Specifically discovering you have a paper cut after you have put on hand sanitizer.
That's pretty good.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's why I didn't want a dishonorable mention. I would have actually flipped that in corduroy. Corduroy would have been my honorable mention. Or velvet.
Yeah.
All right.
Think of
So the other one that I have that I jotted down on my list just as a in case I need it was an itch you can't reach.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good
Well, you
one.
reminded me actually of one that I thought of and I'd forgotten
Excellent.
because it's adjacent to that, and it is
Itchy adjacent.
It is the spawn of that actually, or rather, it spawns the kind of itch that you're talking about, but it is a bit more broad in terms of discomfort and pain, and it is sunburns, generally speaking.
Yep, sunburns was on my honorable mentions, and like especially like the like it's healing, so it's like it still hurts, but it's itchy somehow. Like it's bad.
I unironically was spending basically entire days like rubbing my back up against walls and pillars, trying to scratch my back like a bear in the
Like a
woods.
little baby bear. That's so cute. I think Trevor's list has some real potential. This is
All
gonna be
right,
good.
so we've got. So let's run through them here. So we got
Let's do some honorable mentions.
Nikki has wet socks, chafed thighs, mosquito bites, corduroy, hand sanitizer, and discovering you have a paper cut.
Mhm.
And then I have stepping in dog poop barefooted,
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes.
Hi, sweetie. Hey, come here.
shooting liquid out your nose
Of any
Of
kind.
any sort, yes.
of any kind, close talkers, micro sliver, and an itch you can't reach.
Good one. Good ones. I love that
Trevor
we all have
has-
an itchy one. Like we have one that's itchy. Everyone.
I think there's right. Everybody's got some sort of itch that plagues them in life.
They despise above all others.
Yes.
Trevor has
Side.
hemorrhoids, sweaty swamp butt, stepping on Legos,
Swass.
a kernel stuck between your teeth, and a sunburn.
Good one. That's got some real potential. I'm pretty impressed with that list.
Thank you, thank you.
You're
It's
welcome.
like a hall of horrors of inconveniences.